All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are here at South Decatur High School as the Cougars get ready to face off against the Jacksonville Eagles here in sectional number 60. Better?
Yeah.
Okay. Excuse me. I got Coach Dixon here. Coach, the Tuesday before Thanksgiving, we were talking about end of February, first part of March, when the schedule clears itself, goes back 0-0.
So I need to be cool.
And now it's that time. So how do you feel about that? Now you're back,
Well,
record 0-0.
Yeah, it's a different kind of atmosphere when you get sectional time. You got more people in the stands. You have people that may have never watched you play a game all year. Now it's come and watch you live. I mean, you look around, it doesn't look like anybody's here really, but you got 5 different radio stations here. You have you guys. The atmosphere is a totally different thing that you can't ever prepare for.
Yeah.
And it's one of those things that either the experience is really the only thing, or sometimes no experience. Sometimes that is a favor because they don't realize the situations. Plus, I found out that the commissioner of the IHSAA is going to be here this evening.
Yes.
So I guess I need to be on my best behavior for that. But no, stuff like that doesn't bother me. I'm just going to be who I normally am. It takes a lot for me to, get a T anyways, to do something stupid. So,
yeah.
But again, hopefully, everything turns out for us. If we play our game, like I said, I think we'll be okay.
Now, there is going to be a change for Jacksonville from the last time you played them. They have their big guy back. What impact do you see that having for your guys offensively, particularly Matt?
Mostly Matt can, if he does his things around the middle and moves, he's quicker on his feet than what Hibbert is. But his presence of getting offensive rebounds and defensive rebounds is going to make a huge difference. And what they do a lot on their defensive or offensive press is they'll just chuck it to the middle. They throw a lot up high to him, because he's 6'8", so he'll just jump up and catch it, which is going to be a little bit different for us. We're not used to that in a sense, but I think if we pressure the top portion of things, defensively, I think that will cause a lot of turnovers for us, which will be good so that we can get some layups like we did last game. That's what we're hoping for. But, again, it's a different atmosphere, so I don't know what's really going to happen.
And it looked like there for a couple games, Matt kind of strayed away from the post and was trying to play out on the perimeter more. In the Knightstown game, you kind of got him back under there, and then as soon as he did, he took over.
Yeah, that's what I told him. I said, get your butt back in the post. That's exactly how I told him. Just in that, especially in that kind of game. He needs to do the same thing here because Hibbert will foul. He will definitely foul, and we need to make sure we do that because he's just like a half of our team trying to block shots. And we need to attack him offensively and make him foul us, not us offensively fouling, because he does a good job with taking charges and those sort of things. So those things do happen.
And we talked about it a little bit last Friday night. Do you see it with the seniors where that realization has hit?
Yeah, I saw it in the board in the locker room. They wrote stuff. They put keys to things, and I'm like, wow, that's nice. I haven't seen that. In any group I've ever coached, I've never seen those things. Kids writing it. I had to erase because they wrote out the bracket. They did all this kind of stuff. I had to erase the bracket so I can write some things.
Right.
But still, though, it was really awesome to see those things, and that makes a difference. It makes an absolute total difference in situations. So I hate to do this, but my wife's calling me for some reason.
Okay.
So hold on, let me answer this real quick.
As I said, we have Jacksonville and South Decatur this evening. Last night had Waldron victorious over Southwestern Shelby, the defending sectional champion. They'll face off against Hauser at 6 p.m. on Friday. The winner of tonight's game, South Decatur Jacksonville, will play against the winner of this evening's later game, Oldenburg Academy and Rising Sun. So, Coach, had the defending sectional champion get knocked out first round.
Yeah, that was a good game. That was a really good game. It was an up-and-down game. You guys called it about Johnson hitting those threes on the side. So that's absolutely the truth. And that was the first time I've actually watched a game where you guys have done the announcing and stuff, because I usually just watch our games off a huddle, and you guys do a really, really good job.
Well, we appreciate it.
Yeah, like I said, that's the first time I've ever watched it. A lot of people have commented and said good things, but that was the first time I've actually seen it and heard it. that's you guys. So just keep up the good work. You guys are doing a good job.
We try our best. I have to admit, it was weird. As
Yeah,
you asked
well,
us, it was
yeah.
weird not doing a South Decatur
Yeah.
game last night.
Yeah, and like I said, because you guys were on Twitter, I just clicked on it. I saw it on Twitter pop up. And I'm going to sit here and watch this. And while I was watching the Indiana game, too, but I had to focus more towards this game because the Hoosiers just did not play very well.
Yeah.
So it's been a long year. But, hey, those things happen.
That game caught up with them when we were sitting on the floor Saturday night. I still can't believe I was in Assembly Hall sitting on the floor and almost tripped an official with my big feet.
Yeah,
so.
It happens. Those things happen. You sit pretty close when you're at Assembly Hall on the floor. It's that older type of gym, so those things happen. But hopefully good things will happen for us tonight. Hopefully we'll be able to come out and play and play well. That's our goal. And just hopefully we can stay healthy and just, continue on the trend. It's been nice. I don't want it to end, but, we don't know the outcome until the game is over. And hopefully, like I said, we just come out and just play the best of our ability.
And one of the things that makes Indiana basketball great this time of year.
Oh, there were so many buzzer beaters last night. I just read the papers and did different things. It was like there was a whole bunch of buzzer beaters. I mean, there was a 75-footer a buzzer beater in Edinburgh last night. And Edinburgh took Morristown into overtime. And I guess Morristown scored on a last-second layup in the fourth quarter to go to overtime. Then Morristown's loaded. So you just never know when it comes to sectional. You just don't know what kind of atmosphere and what kind of game you're going to play.
It was like this last year in this sectional, nobody expected Southwestern Shelby to be the winner of the sectional.
They were the number 4 over that, according to the bracketology. I guess we don't want to say to win the sectional.
Yeah.
So, like I said, those things happen, and you just don't know. You just don't know who's going to show up. Hopefully, our team shows up that I know can show up.
Yeah.
If we do, we'll be okay.
Well, we're broadcasting both games tonight. I'm really hoping that with South Decatur game that we'll both lose our voice by the time that's all over.
Yeah,
so get to call Oakley and Hunter with a lot of threes, and Nathan, Nick, and Matt down around the basket. So and then of course Kyle and Will. I still can't get over. We talked about it a lot. Randy and I. Last Friday night when Will set a screen and just absolutely laid the guy out.
Yeah, and he was just solid. He was like this. He was straight up. And the officials are going like this, get up, get up. Because, he was perfectly still.
Yeah.
But when you don't call it, that's that football mentality.
Exactly.
People don't realize how strong Will really is.
Yeah.
But he works at it. It's not just one of those things that he's just given. He really, really works for it.
And it's been a refreshing thing this year with Will and Kyle that you have guys that are coming in off the bench, but they always give you quality minutes.
Yes. Yep, they do. They do everything that we need them to do, and sometimes a little bit more, which is awesome. They're not strong offensively, but the things that they do defensively and offensively away from the ball are things that we, hope for other players to do. Yeah. And they just do it without even any questions. You don't even have to tell them, and they just do it. So it's been really, really good.
We're ready to have that cheer block of students right next to us. Jersey night tonight, so that'll be kind of cool for the guys to look over in the cheer block and see a bunch of people wearing jerseys.
That will be. So, but I got to get on going to the locker room. So, but thank you guys. Yep, thanks. Right. We appreciate it.
Again, Coach Dixon with us, getting ready to come back on air at 5:45 for the first game tonight. South Decatur Cougars again at 11-12 on the season against Jackson Dell at 2-21. Don't let Jackson Dell's record fool you. They've played quite a bit without their center, their 6'9" center, Connor Hubbard. He'll be back this evening. We'll see how Matt Cornett and Nick Benj match up against him when we get back out on the court. So we'll sign off for now. We'll be back at 5:45. We'll see you then.